Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, rcgkreations. How you doing? We're gonna bring you. I'm doing a different angle view with my tripod. We're going to my first time doing it. I'm gonna cut up a whole chicken. Then I'm gonna put it in some mason jars, and then I'm gonna pressure can it. So they call it ugly chicken. And then I got some chicken breast. That one's easy because it's just skinless chicken breast. But today's view is how to cut up a chicken, or a whole chicken, raw chicken. Okay, let me angle this around. Actually, I think it's a pretty good view, exactly where it's at. Yeah, because you can see everything. I got my wet towel in case something happens and I have to make a phone call or grab a phone. Oh, speaking of my phone, let me make sure I turn it totally off. That way we don't get interrupted, because I'm home for the evening. Okay, it's totally turned off. We're good to go now. Okay. So, first things first, take the wrapper. Okay, now this chicken, just to show you on chicken prices, this is a 6 pounds. It's $1.99 a pound. So it costs $11.94, and this is it's a cage-free whole young chicken with giblets and neck. Okay. I got my trash can right here next to me. That way I can throw away what I can throw away, but some of the stuff I'm going to save. So when I make my chicken broth, oh, this has got a lot of liquid in it. I may need to get some scissors because I thought I could just do this with a knife. See people just whack away on this plastic stuff on YouTube. Normally I just get scissors and cut it. Alrighty. So I've done a lot of reading, and like everything else, please do your own research. You do your own investigations on the best method, and like normal, try to see what works for you, because what works for somebody else may not work for you for whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, there's an awful lot of liquid in it. I'm going to leave that there. Let me let it drain. I'm going to let it drain. Do you see that? I'm going to let that drain. Okay, and I'm using my Pampered Chef cutting board that's got a valley here, so it holds any juices and stuff. And I do know you're going to open it up, because it's got the giblets and all that stuff on the inside. So here's like the innards. I don't know if that's the liver or what. Okay, I'm going to leave that, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, you just stick your hand inside and you feel, oh, I think those are the kidneys. I think that's kidneys, I think. It just says, parts of giblets may be missing. Okay. It says with giblets and the neck. I don't see the neck. Hey, honey, how do you know where there's a neck at?
What?
The neck.
Well, it's not a turkey here.
It says it's got a neck in there. Oh, but it does have a disclaimer. Parts of the giblets may be missing.
It'd be a long cylinder.
Because I'm thinking a neck is along with like a neck bone and all that.
You'll
So
know if it's a neck. You'll feel it.
I don't see nothing on the inside, and I've just taken everything out. I don't see nothing on the inside at all. Just the inside. Okay, so what you're doing is you get a sharp knife, and then you want to cut the skin on the drumstick for the bone. And then there's another bone. And on the other, when you get the other side, you'll be able to see that a little bit better. I can't move around my camera because I don't want to contaminate it with the chicken juice. See it there? See where I took that apart there? Let me see if I can angle this way. There's a bone, because this is the drumstick. As my understanding is, and I'm going to can my chicken with the skin because I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It's for a future. Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to cut that part off or not. I think you do, but I don't know. I've done reading and reading and reading. You know, I don't know. Let's leave this part for right now because I'm going to get back on my notes and wash my hands first. Okay, so let's do the wing. And I know the wing. Okay. Okay, there's the skin. There's the breast. I'm definitely taking the skin off the breast because we only like skinless breast. We don't do skin with breast. And I'm thinking this has got to be the whole bone for the wing. Maybe I turn it around this way because there's a spot that you go. And you're supposed to be able to cut. Okay, yeah, it's cutting now. Let me cut this part of the skin off for the wing. Well, I'm not doing a very good job. I tell you right now, I am not doing a good job. Let me take this part of the skin off so I can see. Because they say you tear it, and you'll be able to see the part of the meat. Okay, there's the chicken bone, and it should be right in here. And there's a part right here that just comes off. You know what? I'm going to wash my hands and paws because I'm totally lost. I mean, I watched this video, 3 different videos, 3 different people, 5 times on 2 ladies, and 1 time on a guy, and I'm just sitting here, okay, I think I got it, so let me wash my hands, we'll bring you back, because I don't want to contaminate my camera. Okay, we're back. I did do 1 chicken leg, cut it off. I'm going to cut off the extra skin in a minute. And then 1 wing. And this was extra part. I don't know where it came from. But like everything else, the more you practice, the more you do it, the more it gets easier. So now I'm going to show you how to do the other side. Okay, so here is the chicken, and what you do is you cut a little slit right here, because here's the chicken. Okay, and then you pull up, and there's a bone in there. I think I know they said pat it dry, and I did pat this dry. I think I need to cut down here. Yeah, there's a bone right there, and you pop it. Okay. I got way too much skin. I can't see nothing. Alrighty. Okay, let me cut this extra skin off too, because I can't see. Okay, you're supposed to pop this bone. There we go. Do you hear it pop? And there it is. See? You see the bone right there? Do you see that bone? right there. And then you cut. Okay, I think I've got it. This is definitely a lot harder than I thought. I commend all those people who do this on a regular basis. Okay, I know that's the backbone. I know I'm going to butcher this, but that's okay. As long as it's cut apart so I can put it in my jar, that's the main concern. Because we're going to be canning ugly chicken. Okay, now there's this fat part right here. You see that fat part right there? There's where you cut when you want to take the leg off this part. I forget what you call it. I'll put all that in the description box. Okay, there's a word for it all. I just don't know what it is. And then there's that one piece of meat. There's a piece of the bone. And then this is your drumstick with all this excess meat. You know, because if we make like, I could make some fried chicken legs. That would be nice. And you got the skin on it. I'm going to throw this fatty part away. So there's one piece of chicken. Yay! Even though it looks ugly, that's okay. Now, on the wing, she said you pick it up and then you feel it. And there's an indentation there. Okay. I'm saying, do I go this way? Yeah, there's an indentation right there. So, let me cut this part right here. Okay, and then you break it and you snap it off and you see that? There's the bone right there. Okay, now I'm just going to cut there. Let me cut out this extra skin, and there's the chicken wing. Now I'm going to cut this part off. Well, that's a bone right there. Now, you know what? I'm going to leave this whole thing just the way it is, this whole part. Okay, next we do the breastbone. And I'm going to get some scissors on that. And because we want to take the breastbone off. Okay. Yeah, the scissors cut right through it. I mean, I got to use a little muscle. But it's definitely a lot easier than using a knife. I'm just trying to separate this part. Okay, that's a big chunk of bone. But I want to save my breastbone because I want to use it to make my broth or chicken stock, whatever it is I end up making. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do anything with this skin. But I'm going to save it to the side because I don't know yet. Okay, so there's that breastbone right there. Okay. And let me take the skin off. Because I know this is breast meat. And I don't want any skin because I want a pressure can, skinless breast meat. Just like you buy at the store. Okay, great. Got it. Let me just get the scissors, cut that. Excess skin. Let me cut this excess skin off. I'm going to throw that away because I know I'm not going to be using that part. Okay, so there's that piece of that bone. Now this is the other piece, the other part of the breastbone. Okay. So there's the two breastbones. What is this part? Because see, there's the inside. That's fat. Throw that away. And I'm going to finish watching this video. Okay, cut through the ribs, just like she's saying. Then you break it off. Oh, you want to totally break this off. Okay. Okay. So this is the backbone. So this is the backbone part. This is what you save for the stock. So that's going to go in a separate container because I'm going to put that, freeze it until I get ready. Okay, and then she's saying go down here, press down till the bone cracks. Okay, which it did. And then we just cut down the center. Oh, actually, nope, that's not. Okay, I'm pushing down on it to break the backbone. Okay. So here is the center pieces. Okay, there we go. You hear that cracking? That backbone's cracking. There we go. I got my chicken breast. There's the chicken breast, and then there's the bone. So let me just turn her off. The earpiece off. Now I'm going to take this part off because I don't want that. I want it just to be chicken meat. But I'm not throwing any of this stuff away because all this is going to go together when I do my bone, my stock or bone broth. I'm not for sure what I'm making yet. So this is a piece of bone. I'm throwing that away. So now you just cut your chicken breast off the bone. Okay. Oh, I see. I can feel it in space here. I can feel that. Okay, you can actually feel it. I can't show you or tell you, but you can feel as you're cutting the meat, the breast meat off the bone. You can see it's coming right off. Okay, so that part's there. I'm going to go a little bit more. Let me turn this around. And I'm cutting through the bone. Okay, that's why it helps if you have a sharp knife. And there is my chunk of breast meat. So that one turned out pretty good. Here's another little piece of breast meat. I'm just going to stick it in the same jar. I'm not wasting this pieces of chicken. Now this one has the bone. Okay, no wonder that when you go to the store and it says breast meat with bone, breastbone, that's what this part is right here. Okay, there's the bone, there's the breastbone. This I'm just going to save. I'm going to use that for my chicken stock because I'm just not going to bother with too much of it. Okay, I want to get this bone out of here and this breastplate out of here. So I'm just going to cut as close as I can to it. And I'm gonna start buying more whole chicken. Number one, it's cheaper, and learn how to do this myself. So let me cut this piece because that's a nice chunk of breast meat. And I can pressure, see how that turned out really good. Take that with me. Cut this part. This has got the bone in it, and I'm going to use that for my stock. And when I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and cut as much, because this is going to be pressure can, and you know how when you're pressure canning, you don't want too much fat in it. You can have some, but not a whole lot. So I'm going to cut off these pieces of fat. And I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to put it in here with my, for my stock. Okay, so there's one whole chunk of chicken breast. Yay, we did it! This is extra skin. I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to save the liver. I think this is the kidney. Honey, is it 2 kidneys or 1 kidney or 1 liver? How do you do that? Do you know? You don't know. And then I think this is the liver. I think these are the kidney, because I think there's 2 kidneys. So I'm going to save that anyway. I know a lot of people, those are good if you dehydrate them and dry them up. That's good for dog food. So I'm going to go wash my hands. And then I'm going to touch my camera. So you're going to have some dead space, but I'll put some music on because I don't want to contaminate my camera. I already messed up on my phone, but at least I can get a hand sanitizer wipe and clean out my phone and my hairpiece. But I'll be right back. So you're going to listen to some pretty music for a minute. Okay, we're back, because what we're doing is, when I had gone to the store, we got buy one get one free of this chicken breast, because I knew I was going to, I don't want to put this up there because I don't know how clean. I know my cutting board is clean and sanitized. I don't know about this because, you know, it's in the grocery store and anybody can touch it. But I'm just going to show you a little bit of this part because I'm sure most people know, because I'm going to be canning this. And see, here is the chicken breast from this package. This package was 4.57 pounds. It was $3.99 a pound, so it was $18.23, and you buy one, get one free. See that little label there? Buy one, get one free. See that there? We went to Randall's because they had a lot of great specials on meat. So I'm going to leave this entire, I'm putting these in quart jars. So I'm leaving this whole thing whole in a quart jar. And I'm hoping I can get 2 of these, which that'll be one entire meal for me and hubby. And then I'm going to show you, here's what the store-bought one looks like. And here's what mine looks like. So the one I just cut for the whole chicken. So that's, you know, that's not really too bad. There's a big difference, of course, because different chickens are fed differently, so they got different things. But I'm not going to put all that in there. I'm just going to show you, and I'm going to get all these. So, but I'm going to take off all this excess fat, because I know I don't want a can with that excess fat in here. And I'm not going to cut it all out. I'm not going to be I'm going to let my OCD go away for a minute. And it's like here, it's got a little piece of fat right there. That's okay, because it's going to create its own juices. So that's what I'm going to do with all this chicken breast here, is just see what I have, see how much fat is on here. And again, it's like a lot of things. You just don't know how much fat you get until you open up the package. Now because that's got meat, and I'm going to be doing some bone broth, chicken broth and chicken stock. I'm not for sure. I think I'm going to do chicken stock. I'm going to pour that in there so I can use it for my stock. And so that works out good there. Now this one doesn't have a whole lot of fat. Oh, there's some right down here. That's just fat. A tiny little bit of chicken, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just know you want to cut as much fat off when you're canning. Now that one, see that? It's got the meat there, but then it's got the fat on that side, so that's going to go to my chicken stock. This one is fat. Yeah, little bitty piece of chicken, not worth saving. Oh, here's a little piece of fat. Honey, do you want to give me the video? The video's on.
Huh?
The video is on.
What's that?
The video I'm recording. He didn't hear me. I could hear his TV. It's like 5 feet away. So now I'm just basically cutting off the excess fat because I don't want that in my jars when I pressure can them. And I'm not going to do the entire thing on pressure canning because I've already got a couple of videos out on that. But like here, this video is basically is how to cut up a whole chicken, save yourself some money. And then you can wrap them up, foil or butcher box, butcher paper, and then put it in a freezer bag and then freeze it. So that way you have the whole thing and it saves you some money on having to buy the pre-cut stuff. And another, just a little bit of a way to kind of stretch your budget. Okay, so there's that one. So we're done on this part. I'm going to do the other one, and then we'll bring you back when the entire canning process is done, which will be later tonight, because I still got to make supper. Okay, so we'll bring you back, so I'm not going to say goodbye or anything, and you'll see that. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. Here is the jar. I got 7 jars of that chicken. You see how it's boiling? See how it's all boiling? It's going to sit out here. You hear them popping? It's going to sit here for 24 hours. So tomorrow night when I get home from work, so around 6 o'clock tomorrow night, it's 10:30 now, I'll come home, get a wet soapy towel, take off the rings, double check the seals, make sure they're all sealed, wipe the jars down, label them, and then I'll put them away. So we just got what to do. We got 7 meals out of those 3, 1 whole chicken and those 2 packages of chicken that we got at a discount because it was buy one get one free. So I would assume 3 of these jars are free meals. So you can't get any better than that, especially right now with the economy the way it is, and preserving and saving money for your grocery bill. I thank you so much for watching. I'm in my PJs, so I'm not going to be in the last part of the video. But I thank you so much for watching. We catch you at the next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit like and comment, and let me know what all do you make with your cooked chicken. And what I've always done is I just use like regular chicken, and we just save on the time frame of not cooking it because it's already cooked. So basically what I got to do is just heat it up. Okay, but you technically don't even have to heat it up. So if you wanted to, you can just eat it straight out of the jar, just the way it is. But it's great for chicken salad. It's made great for tacos. You know, any of your chicken recipes that really don't take a whole lot of prep time because you've saved all that prep time by doing the pressure canning yourself. So anyway, take care. Bye-bye. We'll catch you the next one. Oh, let me show you my hardly no siphoning on my canner. Yay! And that's what you want. All right, now we're going to say goodbye. Take care. Oh, I got the foam from the heat there. My lens fogged up. Sorry that. Bye-bye. Take care now.